Hi folks, it's your very first WOW, which stands for Words on Wednesday. Each Wednesday we'll be looking at Greek and Latin roots or affixes. An affix is a collective name for suffixes and prefixes because you affix them to the root word. We'll take a look at 4 each week, with the idea being that if you can understand the small parts involved in creating a word, then you'll be able to better attach meaning to words you might be confronted with that seem foreign to you. Most Western language was formed from Greek and Latin, so once you know this basic building block, words will be easier for you to understand. Our first root word is ped. Ped means foot and is used in such words as pedal, or a lever you push with your foot. Or another word, pedicure. It is also found in the word pedestrian because this is a person walking on their feet. And in the word impediment, which is something that stands in the way. Our second word is man or manu. These roots mean hand. That's why a manual car requires you to use your hand to shift gears. Or maybe you're interested in a job that will allow you to manufacture something, which means to change material by hand or machine, which is operated by hands. Eventually, you might be promoted to a manager or someone who has the upper hand. Side note, I was kind of annoyed that I could only find male managers. So, in an effort to be fair, I decided to throw in a picture of a manicure with the idea that these are this man's hands here. All right, let's be fair. So these are 2 important roots because so many of our words have to do with our hands and our feet. On to prefixes. Our first prefix is pre, not to be confused with Prefontaine, although he could apply to our definition. Ask a cross-country athlete for that one. Pre means before or in advance. This is why we watch previews before a movie. Side note, Film Lit kids, that little circle-y thing that looks kind of like a world is actually a projector and is the symbol for the Motion Picture Association. Important that you know that. Or you have to prepay before pumping gas. Sometimes you will be given a pre-test so that a teacher can tell what you already know before the actual lesson. And the obvious example is a prefix because you affix these parts before the root of the word. And on to the antonym pre. Post, which means after. This is why games or plans may be postponed because you're going to play them or do them after they were originally scheduled. And a postmark on an envelope is a mark printed across a stamp after it is received by the post office. Or for a really fancy word, posthumous. Notice it's not pronounced posthumous like some people read it. Posthumous means occurring after death. Like when Heath Ledger was nominated posthumously for an Oscar for his portrayal of the Joker, or when a member of our armed forces gets a posthumous medal, like this Purple Heart, it means that they've been awarded a medal after they've passed away. So these are our 4 words on Wednesday. We do follow this up with a quiz next Wednesday, so good luck.